Welcome everybody. It's September 24th, 2025, and this is the Rushville Redevelopment Commission Board here in Rushville, Indiana. And we are going to get started here. We'll start with the minutes of the last meeting. I believe everybody has a copy of them. And it was pretty busy last month. Did anybody have any questions or any suggestions?
Nope. I make a motion, we accept them as they were.
Okay.
And I'll second.
We have a first and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Minutes will stand approved. Finance. We haven't had anything since last month, so I can, pretty much everything's still at the same, staying at the same. TIF allocation area. Have you seen any contracts come in addressed to Rick or I for the new contracts with Steve and also the guy from
Keiser?
Yeah.
No, nothing yet.
Nothing yet, okay. Town signage, Rick had received some quotes and forwarded over to me. There is still some questions in there that we need to have addressed. One company doesn't seem to quite understand exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So that needs to be cleaned up before we can present anything to the board here. South Union crossover project. Were you looking into that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. I was just kinda waiting until we could maybe get the western signs and the speed limit stuff kinda pushed off farther being done than before we start another project, so.
Oh,
But I
okay.
guess I will continue to take care of it, so.
Megan, can I have that
Oh,
there?
yes.
This is something, a company I saw that, just a suggestion for the signs, and of course, I sent everybody a copy of another company
Yes,
too.
I got that one.
Okay, and that's kind of an idea for the signpost that we could use, so that could actually,
Yeah, cause that comes close to matching the light post that we have
Yeah,
down Main Street, so,
Acorn.
yeah.
Megan, maybe you can answer this question for us. Does the town, would they be able to paint those lines across the roadway? Those hash marks for the crosswalk?
I do not know that answer.
Okay. Okay, because that's something,
For it to be designated a crosswalk, it has to be done.
yeah, it has to be painted. And so, and the way we're redirecting people across the street, that is a requirement right there.
Does it have to be like specific paint, like reflective paint or
Just the
anything?
just the reflective, traffic,
Yeah, just a normal yellow paint, like we'd paint the curbs and stuff
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay,
yellow or white or,
Yeah.
okay.
so, that's something
I'm not 100% sure.
okay.
When we get closer to the end of the project, we'll hash that out.
On the park picnic shelter, we have not received,
Yes, true.
well, we received some information that we cannot take the money and allocate it over or set it aside. The only way we could do that is if we had a quote in our hands that we could hand to Megan and say 65 grand goes to this, and
Right, and we could encumber the money at that point.
yeah, we could encumber
And
it.
that way, even though you have a set amount you can use next year, if you encumber it, you
Sure,
can,
yeah, that was our intent.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
So if
You
we
can't-
get that by the end of the year, we can do that.
Right.
Yes.
I just cannot transfer it.
and that is, and Megan had spoke to the State Board of Accounts, and so they're the ones that are saying that we can't do that part. That is everything that we kind of went through at the last meeting. Is there,
So has that information been sent to the park board about getting that
about
quote?
getting that quote? I don't know. Rick will be back here
Oh, that's
Sunday.
right, yeah, he usually-
So, come Monday, if anything, I think may come down and visit their meeting. Their meeting's on Monday. This
The
coming
park
Monday.
board?
Park
They
board.
moved it, but I don't know
They
when
moved it to the
to.
first Thursday, I believe, of the month.
Oh, the first Thursday, okay, so,
Yes. So,
well, that'll be next week then.
next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Is it,
The
No,
second.
I don't remember.
yeah.
Is that next week though? Or another week out?
Monday,
yeah,
or Wednesday is the first.
Wednesday is
So,
the first.
Yeah, Thursday is the second.
So it would be, yeah, holy cow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That went fast.
Okey-doke.
Yeah. When's town hall meeting now?
The second Tuesday, isn't that right? You put me on the spot. Yeah, second Tuesday.
It catches me by surprise now. 'Cause it used to be what,
Yeah.
fourth Monday,
Yeah,
third Monday?
Third Monday.
Oh.
It's changed a few times.
On the, one other item on the vehicle display, we have 2 quotes in, and I'm waiting on 2 more. One from Traffic Logic and the other one from Elon City. And so Elon City is a group that, that's who Burlington bought theirs from.
Hmm.
So, and that's this flyer here that Megan had come in. But that's who these people are.
What are the costs running on those?
I'm sorry?
Did they give you estimates of what the cost?
No, they haven't, these 2 companies haven't. The other 2, I have one for $5,462
Per unit.
per unit, and the other one is $5,690 per unit.
Look at the back of that flyer I gave you though. I'm just curious if those are different. Cause it says 4 for 12,
Yeah, it says 4 units here for $12,500
I don't know.
and 2 units here for $68.99.
Maybe they're not the same thing you're looking at. I don't know.
No, it says with every Evon Vision radar system.
Okay.
And that's the one that, and that's the same battery, the 95-watt solar powered batteries system. 15-inch LED lights, yeah. And they're multicolored too. So that was one of the nice things I liked about that Elon City.
Yeah, most of them I've seen, they're one color when you're speeding, they change color to green and say, most of them say thank you when you slow to the right speed, so they let you know that you're actually doing the right thing, so.
But then, that's what we're waiting on there. We should have this all wrapped up and be able to present at the next meeting. So, gonna go around the room, see if anybody has anything. Evan?
Just so it's in the notes, so we don't forget, so the western signs we've kicked around saying, we do wanna put them up.
Yeah.
But the east side, we're questioning what to do with the property. One of the town board members brought up that maybe we could put it on the interurban property. Town already owns it. I guarantee you, most people, when they come into town, they look that direction anyways to see what's going on with it, especially if you're not from town. So, I think in my opinion, that'd be a good location for it. But I just wanted to make sure it was in the minutes so we don't forget about it.
Well, and as
Yeah.
I was looking, when you get past our Roosevelt sign, I mean, that's pretty cluttered.
It gets
It's
busy.
very cluttered,
Yeah.
very busy right in there, and you can't even make out what the signs are even saying. So, and that's a good idea to look at putting it over there.
Yeah, and we could even put some river rock and stuff around it if they didn't want to have to trim around it. That'd be simple to do.
Mhm.
So. That's all I have.
I have a note from a viewer that says that there's a paving company that will do striping, so
Oh, good deal.
he suggests that we
Yeah.
do that.
Yep,
Thank you, whoever it was, thank you.
that's a great idea, yeah.
So,
Ned?
yeah, on the north side of town, there's some church signs that are in terrible, terrible disrepair. So I talked to Rick, and it's not something we want the TIF board to do, but we are gonna look into fixing those up too with the churches, so.
There's one south too.
Is it as bad as?
Yes, they're about the same.
You guys, didn't you and Pat fix them the last time?
No, some of the O'Neills fixed them last time.
Okay. So we'll probably be looking into something like that so that all our signage in town is much better.
Good deal.
Cindy, do you have anything?
I don't have anything to add. May I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is a little bit based on the last meeting, but with regards to the TIF, I know you're still waiting on some things. I wondered if there were timelines or if there's even just a final timeline by which that second TIF proposal goes to the state, or is there an anticipated date of having that finished?
No.
No.
Because-
Once it starts, we have 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
we
we're in
don't
the midst
even
of
have a
what,
start date.
15-year one right now?
Yeah, we still have 15, I believe 15 on the first one.
But there's a second TIF district,
Yes.
right, that
Right.
has to go through the process of being approved before
Yes.
that
Yes.
time ticker starts?
Yeah, Rick and I met with them before our last meeting and gave them a complete list of properties and everything. So they have to go back and research each one of those properties and make sure all the numbers match up before they can even put it together. Steve was supposed to send us a new contract because he has to have a contract with us from Kiesler Consulting. So he has to have a contract with us, and so does the guy that does the rate survey, rate for the utility rates.
Oh, Steve Brock.
Brock, that's it, Steve Brock.
That's the Steve maybe you're talking about.
That is.
I guess I don't know Steve, Dave.
Dave Kiesler, that's right.
Dave Keyser, okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Somebody probably just texted me to correct me on that. So, yeah, we were waiting on new contract. Even though the town utilizes them, because this is a separate project, we have to keep ours separate from them, even though we're using the same people. So, we're waiting to get all that coming through then. But we've had the initial meeting and we're putting in, and then we have to have a public meeting. Once they get their part done, we'll have to have a public meeting here.
Okay.
What's the school board thinking about TIF money and where they fit in and all that? Do you know?
We haven't had any official conversation, but I know this is coming up and there are certainly some property tax concerns that we're already thinking about. So my wonder is, as this TIF moves forward, what kinds of questions could we start to answer in terms of what the impact is gonna be to the school district? I assume that.
And what the
we want-
cooperation is between the
Yes,
TIF board and the school?
yeah. My assumption is that will happen throughout the process, or like through a public hearing, having folks come in and saying
Yeah.
how they feel. But I don't wanna miss that opportunity, and I wanna make sure that I understand the timelines so that the school can be engaged.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep, as we get the information, we'll pass it right along,
Okay,
so.
I appreciate it.
And we wanna work in conjunction with them,
Agree.
not opposing them, so that it betters us both.
I agree. That's the end goal. That's
Okay.
all I have, just questions.
That's it? Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Megan, you got anything you wanna throw out there? Well, if we don't have anything else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn then.
I'll second it.
I got a first and a second.
We'll work
Any
together.
other discussion? Good, don't hear any? All right, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
Alright.
We're adjourned. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Short
Thanks,
and sweet.
thanks